My name is Damali Ssali and I welcome you to this episode of the Ideation Corner. The Ideation Corner is a space where ideas are discussed and dissected. And today I host engineer Chrispinus Onyancha, the founder and CEO of ClinicPesa, and he is going to tell us all about it. Engineer, you're very welcome.
Thank you. Nice to have me. Thank you for having me on the show. I'm Onyancha Chrispinus, CEO at ClinicPesa. I would like to take, of course, this moment to give you a light into what ClinicPesa is.
Please.
And then our journey, where we started from, where we are today. So ClinicPesa is a healthcare financing solution that typically is here to solve the problem of out-of-pocket expenditure. So most people do not have health insurance. As you know, health insurance is actually so expensive when you look at it targeting the formal sector.
Yes.
Typically, if you're working in
it's usually those with proper jobs.
Yes, if you're working
where the company pays for your insurance.
Exactly.
Yes.
So if you're working in a good company, then you're covered. But most people are not working in these labeled as good companies. Then you're actually meeting your healthcare.
Yes. You fall sick.
Healthcare expenses, and that's where ClinicPesa comes in. So we understand that people work. So as you work, then you should be able to set aside some little money, such that in the event of sickness, there is something that you're actually going to run to first.
Yes.
Traditionally, today, let's say for example, if you're not on ClinicPesa, how most people finance their healthcare is that, healthcare illness comes unannounced.
Yes.
So today you're fallen sick, and you realize that the little money that you had, you've actually spent it out.
Yes.
Maybe you had some 50,000 left with you. So then the next thing you're thinking about is you need to get treatment.
Yes.
Because you're in pain. You're weak. You go to your next door healthcare center. Now, what most people would do is that if the money that they actually have at hand, they're going to try to walk directly to the pharmacy.
Yes.
And try to buy medicine.
Yeah. Because I can't be going to hospital and then use the 50K and then I don't have money anymore.
Yes. So then you're buying medicine of some illness you're not even aware of.
I'm guessing.
You're guessing.
Yes.
So typically we call it self-diagnosis.
Yes.
So then you're treating the wrong disease, and you're not getting well. You're going back to the same cycle.
Yeah.
But this time around, you don't have the money because you're actually not well.
Yeah.
The little you had, you've already spent it.
Yeah. On the wrong medicine.
Exactly. So then you actually have family members, your friends. You pick up your phone and make a phone calls.
I'm sick. I need some money.
I'm sick. Yeah. I need you to bail me out. I need some little money so I can be able to get some treatment. Of course, most friends know that their friends don't pay. Once they get the money,
they won't pay back.
They won't pay back. So then a friend will come through and tell you, unfortunately, I also had these problems. The little money I had, I'll spend it out.
Yeah.
So then the frustration now kicks in.
Yeah, you're stuck.
You're stuck. The next thing you think about is your family members. So you start calling your family members. Of course, family is family. They will always try to see where they can chip in.
Yes.
But people lose their esteem. By the time they go back to their family members, asking for money for
every single time you're sick. Yes.
Yes. It is. It's like that shame that they wouldn't want to show to the public. So once they get the money, then they now try to do the right thing. They go see a doctor because last time they took medication. They find that they're actually treating malaria, yet it was typhoid. And now it's gotten even much more severe. So then they go through the treatment and they get fine. But the behavior never goes away. The behavior never goes away. They've been microinsurance products in the market, but then people look at insurance as a loss rather than gain.
I'm paying money for a thing that is not going to pay me back.
So if I tell you that I should buy for you insurance, you won't reject.
Actually, I'll tell you, just give me the money.
Okay, if I'm not buying, and I'm giving you an insurance policy,
yes.
you take it. But if you're the one buying for yourself insurance policy, then you look at it, you start asking questions like, okay, when last did I fall sick? You know?
What if I don't fall sick?
What if I don't fall sick? Where does the money go?
Gone.
Yes, exactly. So such questions actually kick in. But of course, healthcare is also the way they call it, uncertainties. You know.
Yes.
So it's in that same list. You know.
So how does ClinicPesa come in? So
ClinicPesa comes in from an angle that ensures that the customer's mindset's first of all settled. Let's first solve the first problem of
which is you saying why should I pay when I may not be sick this month?
Yes. Where does my money go? You know. So this money we bring it back to you. So it's within your wallet where you're actually saving it. It does not disappear, but rather you actually earn an interest on it.
Really?
You know? Yes. You earn an interest on it.
So wait. If I pay insurance for 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, is it paid on a monthly basis?
Yes, you actually do it on a daily, weekly, monthly, depending on your preference.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if I pay insurance month 1, month 2, month 3, and I don't fall sick in those months, my money stays there.
Yes. This is your money.
And I even add interest on it?
We're dealing first of all with the mindset.
Yes, that where's my money going when I'm not sick?
Yes. So when you keep some money, then you start by protecting yourself, protecting your family members.
Yes.
You know? So you're gaining back your self-esteem that you do not have to call anyone.
In case I fall sick, I am covered.
You're covered.
Yes.
You know? So with your ClinicPesa, typically you're able to save there. Then there are scenarios whereby, of course, what you've saved is not enough to cover probably the bill.
Yes.
You know, then ClinicPesa gives you a medical loan, a loan top up.
Okay.
So we're trying to reduce the aspect of call a friend, go to sell your only source of
sell
income.
something.
So someone is a boda rider will end up selling the motorcycle. But you forget that this motorcycle actually generates for you much more. Yes. When you have it.
Yeah, not when you sell it.
So if you got money from another source and you actually take care of this problem, then typically you continue making much more.
Yes.
So, but because you're in pain, you're running out of options.
Yes. I'm not going to die with the
exactly.
I would rather sell
then you rather sell it.
Yes.
But when you sell it, after you've recovered, then you start looking at what do I do next? No you don't have a job. Yes. You've sold your only source of income. You can't provide for your family. Yeah. So life goes like healthcare is one of the expenses that normally push people back to poverty. You know? So what we are saying as ClinicPesa is that as you're working, there is a wallet. You know, you can move money from your mobile money wallet into your ClinicPesa wallet. This one you're saving for the rainy day. Okay. At the end of the year, you've not fallen sick. You draw back this money. Okay. So typically you would use it for school fees. You use it. Yeah.
Before we get there, explain to me, if I'm listening to you right now,
yes.
How do I get onto CardPesa?
Yes, exactly. So how you get onto ClinicPesa is if
Click.
Yes. So if you have you pick up your phone and dial *165 *5, that's under the loans and savings. Then you'll see ClinicPesa listed in there.
It's there?
Yes.
Like as if...
the same way you use mobile money. Okay. So it's a partnership between ClinicPesa and MTN.
Okay.
Yeah, so then you're able to put in your mobile money PIN and instantly an account is created for you. Okay. So when this account is created for you, the first action you should be able to take is test it out by putting in 1,000 shillings. Okay. You know? So
and this I do from mobile money to that?
Yes.
Okay.
So you save 1,000 shillings. But you know, we're saying put in that little that does not hurt you. Yes. You know, that doesn't hurt you. So if you put in 1,000 shillings every day, you realize at the end of the month you actually have 30,000. Yes. That is not going anywhere. It's typically your money. Yeah. Even if I haven't fallen sick. Exactly. Okay. So then, because you're not able to remember to actually put in the money manually by yourself. Yeah. Then we have a feature in there that is called autosave. Okay. Now, the autosave typically allows the customer to automatically save. It saves on your behalf. Okay. You know, so let's say, for example, I put an autosave of 1,000 shillings, you know, every day. So every day the engine, when it runs every day, it will save on my behalf. Okay. You know, so you remember, it's not so much. It's not money that is actually hurting you. Yeah. Yes. Then it's money that is actually accumulating. This money is still your money. Yes. It's protecting you. Now, it means that it's walking away from, you're walking away from the burden of having to call a friend, losing your self-esteem, and now it's easier for you to be able to protect your family.
Okay, and can I see my balance?
Exactly.
Anytime I can see my money.
All you do is dial again *165 *5, select ClinicPesa, go to my account under ClinicPesa, and then check my balance.
Okay.
Yeah. Now,
so if say it's saving for me, I've done all this stuff, I've gone to mobile money, dialed the thing, I've saved some money maybe on auto or manual, then I've done that for the last 6 months, then I fall sick. What happens? Then
you fall sick.
Yes.
Now, there is a savings that you've actually been saving.
Yeah.
So we have a network of healthcare centers. Those are clinics, hospitals, and pharmacies across the country.
Okay.
You know? Now, these outlets are waiting for you to fall sick. When you fall sick, then you walk in there. This time around, don't just go to the pharmacy.
Yeah.
You can be able to see a doctor now. You know, then you are able to pay using the savings.
So you have this relationship with this specific.
Yes. So we have over 2,600 healthcare centers across the country.
Really?
Yes. That accept.
I can walk in wherever.
Exactly.
Across the entire. So if I'm in Arua,
we have coverage in Arua. We have coverage everywhere across the country.
Okay. So I walk into. How do I know that this one would accept a ClinicPesa?
Now, if you download the ClinicPesa mobile application, it has a listing of all the healthcare centers.
Okay.
You know, so depending on the area that you are, you're able to see the healthcare centers that are actually accepting ClinicPesa.
Okay.
You know? But also, what we've tried to do is we know that most people have the featured phones.
Yes.
So within your vicinities, we've tried to brand most of these healthcare centers.
Okay.
So we do our co-branding. So when you're walking in there, when you're walking a bypass, you're actually going to be seeing a ClinicPesa sticker accepted.
Okay,
here.
so I will know that if I ever fall sick, that clinic will take me.
Exactly.
And it's in my area.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I walk in.
You walk in.
I'm sick, 6 months later, I've been saving my money. This clinic has ClinicPesa on it.
True.
What?
So you walk in, this clinic has ClinicPesa. The normal way, the normal procedure. Today, if you're a cash patient, you're going to put in some. You're going to pay consultation fees.
Of course.
You're going to
50K.
pay. Yes. Now here, because
I don't know why it's 50K everywhere.
Yeah, it's not.
Is it 50K? Is it 50K?
It depends. It varies.
Everywhere I'm going, I think it's 50K. And I kind of like, did they agree all?
That's why I'm saying it varies. It varies on the size of the healthcare center, because we work with different levels. We know there are customers that are actually saving that for their healthcare that are in a higher end like level, you know, income level.
Yeah.
Then there are middle, then there's the low income levels.
Okay.
So we wouldn't want that someone who is earning little or who's actually receiving care from the next door healthcare center to be forced to now pay a bit higher by going to a healthcare center they cannot be able to afford. That's why we give them the different options.
Okay.
Now, with ClinicPesa, that means you walk in there, they will tell you doctor consultation. We've seen those that have as low as 10,000 consultation. Yes.
I've never. It's 50K. In fact, at some point I was like, do they have an industry agreement that we all charge 50K?
Not really.
Okay.
We've seen those that have as low as 10,000.
Okay.
And by the way, the lower you go in the healthcare centers and you're a repeat patient, then there is no consultation fees.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay. You know,
so they try. It's a retention mechanism for those healthcare centers.
Okay. They're like,
So
you're
now
our
customer.
Your client.
They do not charge you consultation, but rather they charge you for the treatment, the lab tests, and the medication.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I walk in there now. They have ClinicPesa. I have my ClinicPesa. I'm sick. So at the reception, I just tell them I have ClinicPesa.
Yes, you just tell them you have ClinicPesa, and then you receive the treatment. You see the doctor, receive the treatment. They give you a bill, and you're able to pay. So those healthcare centers have merchant codes.
Okay.
So they will tell you, okay, your bill for seeing the doctor, treatment, lab costs maybe 150,000.
Yes.
So you pull out your ClinicPesa and you're able to put in the money and you've cleared the
And
bill.
now it's coming from my money that I've been saving with you guys this whole time.
Exactly.
What if I had 100K? My
Now,
bill is 150.
what if you had 100K and the bill is 150? Then in your account, there is a provision for the loan. You know, so then you can choose
I can
to
get a 50K loan.
You can pay using a combination of saving and loans.
Okay.
So in there, the 50K will typically be topped up, and you're able to clear your bill.
Okay, that's fantastic. What if I had 100K and my bill is 1M? You still give me the loan?
Now, it
the
depends
900K loan?
It typically depends on your score. Now, we look at how you use mobile money, because we need to know that you can be able to pay back.
Okay.
You know, we don't want to push we don't want to push money that you can't be able
Loans
to pay
that I
back.
can't pay.
You know.
Yeah.
Also, what we're doing is that, typically, because we're championing the saving side, is that we don't want to indebt you.
Yes.
You know, healthcare is one of the things that push people back to poverty. So is a misused loan. You know, so in this case, we are careful. We have to assess your ability to actually repay.
Yes.
Such that the money that is advanced to you, then it is easier for you to be able to pay without, you know, without it straining you, without it making you again sell your own source of income just to be able to come and pay again.
But
the
now
same
I'm in a
loan, you
dilemma.
know?
My money is 100K
Okay.
on my ClinicPesa wallet. My bill right now is 1M.
Okay.
And you're telling me on my score, maybe I'm only entitled to 200K.
That will be the cover. So it will be 100 plus 200, that will be 300.
Okay, fine.
So typically what we encourage the customers is that as you save more, because our range,
if I save more, I can be lent more.
yes, exactly.
Okay.
So the range is between 3,000 in the loan, 3,000 shillings to 3 million shillings. So definitely there is room for that aspect of the cover. So all we're asking, because when we're assessing, at that time we actually don't know Damali, but we assess the data, and the data will say Damali goes in 2.5, and that will be the limit that will be awarded to your account.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then when I, so now I'm there, my bill is 1M, maybe I'm these wonderful people who have 2.5M.
Yeah.
So you'll be able to cover my
Of course,
bill.
definitely.
Okay.
You don't have to call anyone.
I don't need to
You
call
just be speaking with your phone, because remember we are dealing with the first fear, which is the frustration of
And
calling
having to call and
people.
beg,
You know,
yes.
then they will be judging me on saying, you work, you earn. Why don't you plan for yourself? You know, you know. So you know the world is so judgmental.
Yes.
And the least you need when you're sick is someone judging you.
Yeah.
You know, so you are able to do it at your comfort. It's something that you and your phone.
Yes, only we two know.
Yes.
Okay, and then so now my bill is paid. Then how do I pay you back? Again, on my usual savings.
Yes, on your usual savings, you're able to pay back, or you can actually voluntarily pay. Just pick money from your mobile money and clear back the loan.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can this also be? It's not an individual. Like I have a family, then it will be my whole family.
Exactly.
Can be covered in my wallet.
Exactly. So your wallet that probably has 50,000. Your child is sick. You don't have to say, was my child part of this plan? No. They just go in. You know.
Okay. My brother is sick. It can happen.
A friend, friend. Yeah. And the most important thing, and recently we actually opened up what we call the ClinicPesa mamas for maternal. So it's a maternal segmentation that allows mothers to actually prepare or plan towards safe child delivery.
Okay,
you know,
that's good.
Why we segmented this section is just to be able to take care of the maternal needs, because then they cannot be able to save like the normal, the other person who's actually typically saving for healthcare, because theirs is scheduled.
Oh yeah, it's not. I may or may
They
not
have,
give bath.
exactly.
You are giving bath.
But yes, there's nothing about there is nothing about that it might not happen, because you're already in the journey, you know. So you need the money when that time comes.
Yes.
Now there are 4 segments that typically someone saves for under ClinicPesa mamas. You're saving for treatment and antenatal visits, so that you have to do all your antenatal visits, because typically we attach you in the application. We're able to attach you to the healthcare center.
Really?
Yes.
So you know, I live in this area.
Exactly.
This is a healthcare center.
Yeah.
And I'm pregnant right now.
Yeah.
So you know, Damali should go to that one.
Exactly. So you're able to be attached at the healthcare center, and then you will know, to give birth to a child in this healthcare center, how much they normally charge, you know.
Okay.
In there will be already a portion for the bill for the for maternity.
Okay.
You know, then the other things that you typically need to save towards is the mama kit. Normally, depending on your preference, ranging from between 20,000 to 50,000, depending on the mother's preference. You know. Then the other thing that they typically save for is the transportation to the healthcare center. If maybe you're a bit a distance from your preferred healthcare center, you might need maybe a means of getting there.
Yes.
For all your antenatals and also for your due day.
Yes.
The delivery day. Then the other thing that typically they save for is money for upkeep. So they need some money after child delivery. Some of them need to eat, you know, not some of them actually. All
need to eat,
need to eat, you know. But if you don't have the money, if you don't have the money, then it becomes a challenge, you know. So with this money that you've actually saved for upkeep and all this, then it goes into now taking care of the food necessities, you know, the other things. Because at that time now, you just need to relax and take care of the baby, you know, not again to look for the money.
To be looking for money,
So, and the beauty with the mama, the ClinicPesa mamas is that we always see people in workplaces gifting each other.
Oh, yes.
So they can be able to save for you. They can be able to gift you.
Oh.
You know?
Instead of, and it's even better, like, instead of waiting for me to give birth and then you could help me throughout the journey. Okay.
You know? So we know our colleague is expecting. We can be able to gift her. We can be able to say, okay, I'm going to be contributing maybe every week. I'm going to be contributing 5,000 shillings.
To her.
Yes.
So I can do it on someone's behalf.
Yes.
Like I can say, I, Damali Ssali, I'm saving money for your wallet.
Exactly.
When you can.
Exactly.
When when the baby is born.
Exactly. So you can be able to do that.
That's good.
And you can say every
so I can
week,
send money to someone else's wallet.
Exactly.
Okay.
So every week I'm going to be able to gift her 5,000 shillings.
So it's something husbands can do.
Yes, exactly.
Or boyfriends.
So both
or responsible people for the pregnancies.
True. Yeah. So now that gives if you're gifted, you know, there are different types of gifts you can get, but I think that's the most valuable gift you can get. You know that actually I was for this baby of mine that I actually got. Yes. My workmates did the magic.
That's true. Because actually you find sometimes that women are usually very anxious around the delivery. They go to hospital, maybe they expect natural delivery, it ends up being cesarean, then all of a sudden the bill has tripled. Because I think cesarean is more expensive. And then they are held in hospitals do that. They hold you. So how long are you going to keep
now when they are holding you? One of the things is that also the bill keeps on going up.
Exactly.
Because they are keeping
so you're holding me for not being able to pay, and you're doubling my bill also. So it's actually very stressful. Because I've had scenarios where someone went to a healthcare center to give birth. She thought she's giving natural birth. Then something happened. She had to give cesarean. All of a sudden the bill has quadrupled. She didn't have that money. She had money for natural birth. And now they're saying, again, families are calling, you know, you have to contribute. Then now the whole family is anxious. Like she's just given birth, so she's delicate. Our baby is delicate, and now they're being held hostage by a hospital. So
and for us, that's where we typically have the loans coming in for the mothers as well. You know, to help the mother be able to take care of that, you know, that additional cost that.
And this is on her wallet, so she can be confident. She doesn't have to be, I'm in labor and then I'm calling people, you know, I need some money.
You remember this is the only part that you really need to be responsible, you know. And the act of being responsible is to make sure at least the cost of having to receive the baby is fully settled. You know, is fully settled. The people who say care about you can actually be able to
they can. I like to put the money in the wallet.
1,000 shillings doesn't hurt, but you see, we're talking about games of numbers. You know, you have quite a number of people in the community who care about you. So if someone is gifting you rather than them bringing a flower, you know,
to that.
to drop for you.
In hospital, you haven't paid your bill, and someone's coming with a bouquet of flowers.
Yes, exactly.
And then you should have given me the cash.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's interesting. So you said, okay, so you say the mamas have 4 products?
They have 4 elements in their 4 sections.
Yes.
You're saving towards the treatment.
Okay.
The
day-to-day
delivery,
treatment. Yes.
exactly. You're saving towards the transportation to the healthcare center.
Okay.
As well as you're saving towards the upkeep. You know?
After
exactly.
giving birth.
Yeah. So the mama kits
That could
transportation.
be like my maternity leave.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. So transportation.
And the delivery.
Yeah, and delivery.
Okay.
So those are 4 elements that you're typically saving. Yeah.
Okay.
And the application is able to show you how you're performing in each of the different sections. So it doesn't come by surprise.
Okay.
You know?
Like where my delivery, I have no money in delivery.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
So
baby's coming.
you're able to know.
Yeah.
And this typically helps you through a smoother transition in this journey.
Okay, so how long have you been running this ClinicPesa?
So ClinicPesa has been running since 2018 also.
Really? Is that old? Okay.
Yeah, 2018.
What numbers do you have? Like
today,
how many people are currently?
We're actually almost clocking 1 million customers.
Really?
Yes.
And what percentage of them are like women?
When we look at women, not look at expected women, just women.
Just women,
we have clocking to 40%.
40%.
Yes,
that's huge.
Around 39 point something percent.
No, that's really big. Yeah.
Female accounts. Now, one of the things, of course, we know is that our culture, a man will always pick a SIM card for their wife. So we still believe that even in the male domination.
Yes.
The SIM cards that are held.
Because my SIM card may be in my husband's
exactly.
name. It's
so we
true.
believe that most
It
because
may be even higher.
when we look at healthcare, typically, it's a mother's thing.
Yes.
You know,
the child is sick, it's your business.
it's your business.
Yeah,
you
it
know?
is.
Yeah, it's your business.
And
Where you're taking them.
Of the 39% that are female, even though you think it could be higher,
Yes.
how many of them are mama kids?
So when you look at the ones that have gone through mamas,
that have used your mama's
that's over
product.
12,000 expectant mothers.
Yes.
Yeah.
Really. And they really use it. Can I use it also for, like, I can continue to use it, this mama thing? Because the kid gets sick,
So
they need to be immunized, they need to...
Exactly. So when you're in the mama kit, it's typically an upgrade of an account to have all the different tracking ideologies in there. Now, once you're done with the journey, the account is graduated back to the normal account, and you continue enjoying the benefits of
Okay.
Yeah.
That's interesting. So you have at least 1 million customers, 39% women. They're using your mama thing. Are you looking for, because it's unfortunate, I've only heard about you like 3-4 months ago.
Yes.
And yet I'm a woman, I'm in Uganda, I could use mamas. So how are you getting your customers?
How are we getting our customers?
Yes.
So we typically started with the aspect of through partnerships with the healthcare centers.
Okay.
To be able
Which makes sense.
Yes.
So you have coverage first.
Exactly. Yes. To have coverage, because then you don't want that when you're sick, you go to the healthcare center.
And then they're like, no, we don't do that.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
So we started with the healthcare centers, and now we are moving into the mainstream media. Now, of course, now in the mainstream media.
And you've started with us.
Exactly. Yeah.
Way to say that. So now more people are going to know about this, because I feel it's a really important product.
It is.
And I'm a female and I haven't heard about it.
It is.
And yet I'm in a space where I really typically should have heard about it.
You should create an account.
But also I feel like it's a product that is going to help a lot of women who are very disadvantaged.
True.
Because like I said, when you're pregnant, those women, they begin to worry about the birth. I don't have that little kit, the scissors and stuff. People don't have them.
Sure.
Because I even see people donating to, say, Kawempe Hospital. I don't know, people are always donating to Kawempe Hospital.
Yeah.
And they're donating scissors and gauze, and like really people don't have those things.
Yeah.
So I feel like that category of women would really be covered with this one.
True.
Yeah. So how are you looking at ensuring that you get to them?
So what we're doing is, to get to the ground, we're doing resource mobilization.
Okay.
So this we're doing in partnership with the UNFPA to see that we're able to push at the ClinicPesa, typically for the expectant mothers,
Exactly.
to be able to push it to go into the into more women.
Yes.
We're getting more partners on board
Okay.
to be able to join the call the bandwagon to make sure that more women actually know about,
especially not necessarily the urban one, but although they're urban poor as well, but the village people, you know, you find women who she's transport and you're covering that, right? But she's in the village. So that,
but you see, when they are working, when someone, let's say for example, if I'm selling my crops, you know, that I've typically harvested, there is little money that I'm actually making out of this.
Yes.
So you're telling the mother, you can actually be able to put aside some little.
You save at the
money.
time.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
then also you should also target the men who are making the women pregnant, who are being, who sometimes are irresponsible. You tell them, dude, you know, you can save for your responsible pregnancy continuously, so that you know the woman doesn't have to suffer.
We've typically seen from when we are doing our analysis, we've typically seen the men actually doing the contributions.
Okay,
you know,
on
for
the wallet of the woman.
Exactly.
Okay, so actually you need to target both. Come to think of it, it's better. Engineer, we've run out of time. Are there any last words that you like to say? Anything we've missed out?
So all I would love to tell the viewers is typically join ClinicPesa. You know, join ClinicPesa for your own healthcare, for the healthcare of your friends, for the healthcare of your family and beloved ones. And if you're planning to have a baby, then there's a ClinicPesa mamas that typically would help you go have a smooth transition through the journey.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, there you've heard it. Please check out ClinicPesa for your healthcare needs. Thank you.